Posts and Klutz style backs, 477050. Boy, that's pretty. I haven't seen the green turquoise in a long time.
This is a Mojave green, and then they've done the metal. This comes from the turquoise actually comes Kingman. The Cobalt family actually did the process on this and did this, and they did this metal matrix, which is a process that they do, that they're known for.
There we go. And if you look at how great that looks on Val's here, these are so lovely. And that is, again, unbelievable price of $62.90. Go for it if you'd like. 40 pair remaining. And then also, as we play 5 and 5, next up, we are going to talk about inlay micro opal. This is a beautiful, wow, filigree pendant with the beaded necklace included, mind you, for $99.90. Look at the size of the pendant, all this beautiful inlay opal, and then lots of gorgeous sterling silver, and then the beads are also included, where you have a combination of, what is this, more inlay opal?
Right, inlay opal, and then you've got the white mother of pearl.
Oh, is that pretty? $99.90. This is amazing.
Okay, and this is just crazy because, I mean, literally half of what you would normally even sell it for. You could even buy it wholesale for that.
Exactly. Look at all that silver in the back. By the way, the turquoise is gone completely. Use express ordering. Jump in, girls. It's busy as we play 5 and 5. Next up, we are going to show you another fascinating look in an earring. And this is for the girl who loves her blues. Check it out. This has lots of sterling silver, a beautiful, almost a bell shape. And we're going to be offering this one at 50% off. This is denim lapis, $57.90, and available on FlexPay. Aren't these pretty? 471-594.
Look at the amount of silver in this, okay? Just think about that. Look at the silver. Think about what it took just to manufacture one place.
Oh, by the way, those earrings sold out. This is 5 and 5 is definitely a snooze you lose little proposition here. Everything disappears when we play this fun game, but check it out on Val, how pretty that is at the ear. Definitely a statement earring. Would work back to the Today's Special. It's not quite exactly the same color, but they would coordinate beautifully,
It is
wouldn't
a
they?
lapis, but it's a denim lapis, so it's perfect, especially for blue jeans, anything like that, if you just want to kind of dress down.
There we go. If you'd like those earrings, they're $57.90. Great gift giving. That was our 5 and 5 for the hour, and that's 471-594. Well, we have another full hour for you this evening with the one and only Jay King. He is our resident Indiana Jones. He hops in his plane. He travels far and wide. He goes literally all over the globe, always on the hunt. It's a thrill of the hunt, too, isn't it, Jay? One of the questions they were asking in the community is there anything you've hunted for that you've never been able to find?
And the answer to that, we call it Mind Finds for a reason, okay? Because every time I'm on the hunt and I find something, I think, oh, okay, this is the ultimate find. Then I find something else, and then I find something else, and then I find something else. It's kind of like, you're just always finding something new and different, even more, that's even more fabulous than what you just found.
There you go. Hey, by the way, if you'd like to ask Jay any questions, he has his blog. You can check that out on hsn.com, also in the HSN community. But we have another full hour, and we're going to start off the fun in case you're just joining us or you haven't made up your mind yet. Get ready, because we have another look at Jay's beautiful 21st anniversary watch, Today's Special. Okay, here we go. It's the pink opal or it's the blue lapis. Decisions. I realize this is a tough one because they're both beautiful. This is one of the most exquisite watches. It is the first time Jay has ever done a watch. 21 years of celebrating with us here at HSN. By the way, the majority of the watch is now spoken for. I'm going to find out exactly what's left and what's going to sell out first, the blue or the pink. But all I will say is if you have not made the call yet, you get to spend $40. $39.98, and we are going to send you natural pink Australian opal. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Faceted, large, beautiful stones. The bracelets of this watch, solid sterling silver. So you have a watch. This is a fine jewelry watch. You will have this for the rest of your life. And then the blue, friends, is that gorgeous, natural lapis lazuli. It's the most vivid, stunning cobalt blue. The face is done in hand-carved mother of pearl, and then you can see it's easy to read. Everything about this, it's just perfectly done, and you can get yours home for that first payment of under $40, or if you are using your HSN credit card, I think it's around $33 and pennies on your HSN card to get your watch home. It would make a beautiful, beautiful gift. So we're gonna give you a little update as to what's left here. If you are just joining us, if you were out and about this afternoon, you're just getting in, I'm glad you're here, because this is a watch you just don't wanna miss. We've never seen anything like this before from Jay. The lapis, they tell me, is actually the most limited here if you're thinking about getting the lapis. By the way, the small medium, we have under 500. That's the size that I would order for me. So that's what I like the best, but the medium large also would fit, but for me, it just feels like that is a perfect, perfect fit. So small, medium, under 500, good luck. I hope you're on the phone, and then the medium large is close behind. So the lapis in the small, medium, very, very, very limited at this point. The pink opal, again, down into the hundreds, also on the pink, only 800 left if you want that pink. I know it sounds like a lot, but with over 3,500 already spoken for, we are starting to get very, very limited here in the grand scheme of things. So $190 for under $200 to get a sterling silver, genuine gemstone, handcrafted watch with Japanese quartz movement. The Japanese are the ones that invented quartz movements. So you really have a very, very special upscale watch. I mean, this is a fine jewelry watch because you have all that sterling silver, an incredible comfort fit on this watch. You've just really pulled out all the stops here, and I love it, and I really, truly do not have a favorite in this watch. It's so hard to pick. I mean, if I can't pick. I cannot pick a favorite one. I think they are both equally as gorgeous. So if you can swing it, you know your budget, get a couple. Keep one, give one as a gift, get them home, check them out, see which one you actually really love the best. You can see they are both so beautiful. And by design, Jay, you wanted to pick two stones that are both gorgeous and both valuable, but also that don't, you know, they're not too similar. So that if you want a beautiful, fine, handmade silver watch like this, you can get both.
You can buy both of them. And that's why we took the natural opal and we fasted it to give it a specific look. And then with the lapis, we could have fasted it too, but we wanted to give you a completely different look. So if you want to buy them both, they're equally beneficial, I guess. You know, they're far enough, even though they are the same look, they've got different textures, different stone. This is really a masterpiece watch. This is my very first watch. I started designing this in September of 2015 is when I started playing with the idea. It's been quite the education. I'll tell you, so much effort went into making this design. We wanted to really do something special for our 21st anniversary event. And when we put this together, I thought, okay, we're there. I will tell you, so much went into the logistics and the technical nuances that make this design totally functional, especially what we wanted to do. You know, the big thing with these kind of designs, and especially with watches, you want them to fit perfectly.
Right.
It took us a long time to perfect this, and that's why we came up with the spring system. So you do not squeeze this,
no.
Okay? You don't squeeze it.
No, you just
the design does it
slip it on
for you, and you don't want to squeeze it. You just want to put it on. It will form to your wrist.
Yeah, perfectly.
So if you've got a normal size wrist, you want to go with a small, medium, it's going to fit perfectly.
Yes.
So if you got small, medium wrist, or if you're a normal size, or maybe just a little larger, it will fit you. If you've got a little bit larger wrist, like I do, you would go with the medium large.
Right.
I have a fairly large wrist, and this would go to a wrist much larger
so this is medium
than my
large
wrist.
On me. I certainly could wear
Look
it.
how much room you have if you turn that over.
You can see the difference,
right?
You know what I mean? So medium large is much roomier. So small medium, you can see, it just sits so perfectly. I love them both, but this is really, for me, the most comfortable fit. If you want the small medium, 500, not even 500, 450, and actually 400 now and counting. So you do need to make a decision. If you want the blues in the small medium, I would order it now, because the next show is until 9 o'clock tonight. That may be completely gone. by tonight. But the best part is that you will get it home. You can test drive it. You have almost a 3.5-month money-back guarantee. So you have plenty of time to make sure it's perfect. If it's a to me, from me gift, if it's a gift for someone else, whatever you have in mind for it, I would make my choice on it. And then that pink, same deal. We are down to the final few hundred also now in the pink. It is look at that. Look at it sparkle. That is from Australia, the land down under. Natural, gorgeous, pink opal. I mean, opals are fascinating. They are the most beautiful gems. They are collector stones. People in the gem world, we all covet opal. And natural pink Australian opal is something I could count on one hand the times I've seen that throughout my entire career. You very seldom see pink opal from Australia.
You know, I've been traveling the world for a good part of my career, my adult life, you know, over 40 years. And this is a perfect example. This is the miner, and you can see they just got back in from the field.
Wow.
I was there when during our summer, their winter. And I was there, and that's when I met with Glenn. And Glenn is the one who actually is the miner in this case. These guys live to mine. There is no way in heck, you know, it's really my family on my mother's side, they're miners. On my father's side, they were more rancher, farmer type individuals. Glenn is, you've seen mookaite before.
Absolutely.
Glenn is who we get our mookaite from. So even the Australian pink opal, it's this whole succession of things that had to happen. We saw this material about 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, during the Tucson Gem Show. You know how this all started? He brought one piece about this size. He says, I just found this on my property. He says, I had it tested, it's opal. Are you guys interested? And we said, are you kidding? We had it tested, it's pink opal. I've only seen pink opal 2 times in my entire life, in my entire career. The first pink opal was in Peru, and that it was world famous. They don't really mine it anymore, they don't get it. It's not that they don't want to mine it, it's just that they don't find it anymore. They don't see it. So when this came up, we went, wow. And so we were able to go, and we were pretty much able to buy every single thing. We were the first ones to ever release it on the market. We were the first one to put it into actually jewelry designs. But this, again, I want to reiterate, this is a natural pink. It's a natural pink. It's a natural pink opal from Australia. The lapis, the same thing. We're working from the natural lapis rough. This is how it all starts, just like this. It starts off as rough material, and then we hand make it, hand work it into giving you this beautiful piece of really, truly wearable art. In this case, it's functional wearable art.
It is. It's practical. I don't know about you, I don't leave the house without a watch, ever. I really don't. And you know, most women do not own a watch of this caliber where you get the, look at all the silver. I wish you could see this. I mean, that is a thick, solid, the bands are solid silver. And then all the beautiful stones. See how they graduate down in the pink? They just sparkle. The quality of this pink opal is so incredibly beautiful. I mean, everything about it, it is classy. I love the mother of pearl dial, easy to read face with little markers going all the way around, so it's easy to tell the time. So ladies, yours is waiting here. The blue is definitely, like I said, last we checked, we're in that 400 range for the blue. The blue is absolutely gonna be the first to go here, so don't wait. Pink is close behind though. They're both getting limited, especially if you need the small, medium, and I would say the vast majority of you probably do, because that is going to fit the average wrist. If you have an above average wrist, then go to the medium large. We're heading to the phones. If you want your watch, it's here. Do a flex pay of $40. We'll have it on your wrist. I know you're gonna love it. You know, it's one of those where it's so pretty on TV. I saw it on TV too, and I saw the picture of it, but when I saw it in person, and I was able to feel it, and it's so smooth. It is so comfortable. I keep saying that, but I'm telling you, you forget you have it on.
And once you put them on, you see how they hug your wrist,
yes,
but they don't pinch.
Nothing.
It's almost like
leave a mark.
You can't. Yeah, it's like you know you have it there, but it's not uncomfortable.
No,
it's not like it's
wonderful.
you know that it's clamping down on your wrist.
Right.
It form fits to your wrist. Yes,
it does.
It hugs your wrist.
It's like a comfort fit onto your wrist. It truly feels like it was made for you. So if my wrist was a little bigger, it would just open up a little more. If my wrist was a little smaller, it would just, you can see, it would just sit.
It's almost like a memory.
Yes.
type setting that
crazy
we've
how
done
they
with
did it.
But I will tell you the real sales point on this when we first started doing this, and again, we went over and over and over. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort to actually fine tune this where it was very wearer friendly. But I will tell you that, and it's so funny Colleen would say that, it might look cool here, it looks cool, it looks really cool when we're showing it here on the show. But the real selling point to this watch is when you get it and you put it on and you realize
it's really true.
Oh my gosh, that feels so good. You don't even want to take it off.
That's it. That is what I was blown away by it. I was like, oh my gosh, because I'm a watch girl. I love watches. I collect watches. I have 2 watch boxes full of watches. But I'll tell you what, to get a solid silver watch like this with the solid silver bracelets and real gemstones and this kind of comfort fit, it's rare. It's rare. For under $200, it's $100 off the HSN price. So Jay and I are going to the phones. Your watch is here. If you have your sights on the blue, you should order your blue, especially if you need the small medium, because literally only a couple hundred left in the small medium. You can see almost over 3,700 of these have already been spoken for the day. So we have one now. I don't know that will be the case later, but we have Jeanette in Nevada who ordered both. She
the opal and the lapis.
Good for you, Jeanette. Welcome.
Happy anniversary, Jay.
Well, thank you so much. And you're so smart. Here again, I always tell people, don't break the bank.
I couldn't resist the blue one.
I got to tell you, you'll never, when these are sold out, that's it. We don't bring these back, okay? So that's very smart of you. This is something I always tell people, you've heard me time and time, you've shopped with me, I always say, watch your budget. And I still say, watch your budget. I'm not saying go crazy, but I will tell you, this is one design where I think if you bought both, you can't lose. You're not going to see it anywhere else.
Jeanette, you just can't. And especially, it sounds like you are a real collector of mine finds too, Jeanette.
Oh, God, yes.
Are you?
She and I share the same anniversary, 21 years.
No kidding. That's fantastic. Oh, my goodness.
Ever since she's been on, I've been there.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. And it's because of viewers like you that actually we're able, so thank you so much. Because if you've shopped with us for 21 years, you know how we started, and then we've grown and grown and grown, and we've only been able to grow our art because people supported us.
Right.
If you didn't like what we did, if you didn't support us and we didn't support you, then we wouldn't be able to do it. So a really heartfelt gratitude. Thank you so much.
So nice, Jeanette. Jeanette, I hear you're in Henderson, Nevada.
Yes, I am.
That's right. That's Andrew Lessman's neck of the woods out
I've actually landed on that airstrip numerous occasions.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
You know how that strip is, too.
Come on by next time you fly in. Drop in.
I tell you what, I'm always worried that I'm going to drop into somebody's house when I come into that thing, because that strip is, how it is right there along that ridge, and you come in and you always get an updraft or a downdraft when you come in over that. And I always think, one of these days, I'm going to be landing on somebody's roof here,
Well, hopefully he's not going to land in your backyard, Jeanette. But we are thrilled you called. Enjoy your beautiful new timepieces.
Oh, and thank you so much for calling.
Right on the way to you. Take care, Jeanette.
Yeah, and I'd love to hear from you after you get them.
She has been collecting for 21 years.
Think about 21 years.
As Jay
That's
has been
amazing.
here. I can only imagine what her collection looks like, and that's why she ordered both watches. If you are just joining us, I know a lot of Friday night like this, some people just start getting in. What a beautiful today's special. It's the first watch Jay has ever done. In all his 21 years, he's never done a watch. So they put a lot of time, a lot of thought into creating the perfect watch for you. The fit is divine. The stones are stunning. The design of the watch is perfect. It's not clunky. You don't look like you're wearing a man's watch. You know what I mean? It's not too tiny. It's right. The scale of the watch could not be more perfect. And again, we keep going back to how it feels on the wrist, but that's what matters the most, because you will love wearing this watch. It's not a struggle to put on or take off. The blue is unequivocally going to be the first one to sell out here, followed by the pink. I think they both are equally as irresistible. I do have to say, I love that mother of pearl. It has such a gorgeous iridescence to it. And you can see how easy this watch is to read. Look at that. Look at that piece of mother of pearl that Jay has used here. See how the whole thing curves? That's a custom handcrafted, gorgeous watch. And again, the opal almost looks wet. Look at the sparkle and shine, the luster coming off that pink opal. And then the blue, same deal here. Look, that's the natural color.
Now,
In the
look-
world of lapis, so much of it now is dyed. This is not.
Yeah, so much of it is color enhanced
Right.
and being treated. And the reason they're having to do that is that it's getting harder and harder to get this grade of lapis. It's almost, yeah, I wouldn't say impossible, but I will tell you, in fact, in a few weeks, one of the trips I'm going on is where we'll actually be selecting lapis and we'll be buying more lapis. Now it's a struggle. If you could see kind of in the back there, people go, oh my gosh, and they think, oh, how easy is that? You just open up those containers.
Yeah, there they are.
And you just say, okay, I'll just take that. What you
Doesn't
don't
quite work
realize,
that way.
what you don't realize is those piles in the back is what we went through.
That's been cherry-picked
to get
to
those.
this,
Yeah, we only
right?
take the better quality. We don't, even if we have to buy what they call the mine run, the whole load, we only take the higher grades. The rest of it, we go ahead and farm out, and we just sell it off, sometimes below cost, just to get rid of it, because we want the good grade. We don't want the
Right.
lower grades.
Exactly. And you can see, look at that. Oh, by the way, again, with everybody ordering, if you want the lapis small, medium, if you have an average wrist or below, small, medium is the way to go. We have a handful. With everybody on the phone, there might be 300 people who can own this watch. That's it. It's goodbye. Jay will never make this again.
No,
there will never be
we'll
another
never
one
bring 'em back.
manufactured.
Nope.
We will not reorder it. So it's a one-time. When you get it, it feels rich. If you're looking for an incredible gift for someone special in your life, this would be the most beautiful gift. It looks and feels expensive, and frankly, it is. I see an appraised value of $416. I don't think you could touch this for $416. You would be in one of those beautiful jewelry boutiques. You'd be somewhere in Scottsdale, Santa Fe, some beautiful boutique somewhere, and trust me when I tell you, the price would be crazy ridiculous. You'd be well into the four figures to get a silver watch with this quality stones. You know that, Jay. You don't find this for $200.
You know, you don't find anything like it anyway. I mean, anywhere. That was one of the inspirations I think I had when I had this idea. And originally, how it started, I thought, okay, what special can we do for our 21st anniversary? Now, you have to think about that. I was doing this in September, the month before my 20th anniversary, right?
Right.
That's how long it takes to really kind of get some of these into production, get these ideas. And neckwear is our #1 seller. That is the thing that we shine at. Our #2 is cuff bracelets and all kinds of different bracelets. That's kind of where we shine. And I was thinking, how could you take a cuff bracelet? You've seen what we've done. We've done reversibles. We've done flips. We've done all kinds of different ways. Our cuff bracelets were known for the fact that with our inlays and everything on cuff bracelets, you can actually, because they're handcrafted, hand done from sterling silver sheet material, they're pliable to where you can put them on and you can form fit them to your wrist. I wanted to do the same thing with watches because the watches, it's all about fit, right? It's all not only about look, it's not about function. All of that, it's extremely important, but it's also about how they fit, how they
I've
wear.
had this on now for hours.
Are you going to wear it?
I've been wearing
these
these since
right?
I got into work several hours ago, and I'm telling you, this is the most unbelievable, easy, fabulous, simple, gorgeous watch to wear.
Do you see how simple that went on?
Yes, it's effortless.
And let me tell you something. Okay, I just turned 60 in September. I don't mind
Whoa.
telling the big 60. I don't mind telling people that. But for the first time ever, like I just got, as a pilot, you have to get your flight physical, right? For the first time ever in my life, it says on my medical, reading glasses in cockpit required. So if anything ever happens, okay, and I don't have reading glasses, even though I don't need them in the cockpit most of the time, I don't, but I find myself now having to get, reading glasses. And the reason I'm saying that is this, okay, I can read this dial, okay, I can read this dial, and you can see it, it's functional. You don't have to squint. I have watches that I wear that I literally have to kind of I have to do this thing, to be able to see it. With these, they're so clear, you can really see it, and you can tell what time it is. The funny thing I find, and there's a lot of very expensive watches out there, I'm not going to start naming names, but you get them, you get the watch, and then you look at it and you wonder what time it is. You kind of gotta figure it's almost like a sundial, and you know what you paid for that, and you're thinking, oh my gosh,
I know.
But you're trying to think, okay, is that the 2 or is that the 3, or is it between the 1 and the 3?
Exactly.
So you think, okay, is it really the 2 or the 3?
I always go like this. If I have a watch on that I can't read, it's always like, What time is
What
it?
time is that? Yeah.
Could somebody please tell me what time it is?
Or my wife, she'll be wearing one of her watches. Sometimes she'll go, honey, what time is it? And I'm going, you're wearing a watch, dear. I mean, she goes, I know, but I can't really tell what time it is.
Oh, the things we do, right?
Yeah, but I think that's what's so cool
By the
about
way,
this.
look at your mother of pearl.
It's wearable art. Okay, so you're getting wearable art. We've always said that. That's what we do. That's what we specialize in. But this is functional wearable art. It even gives you, it gives you a reason to wear it. You know what you're doing there is just exactly perfect. Okay, this isn't
By the way,
pink.
Jay, do you know that there's about 250 people that can own the blue?
I didn't
Guys,
know.
I'm
The
telling you,
lapis.
the lap. If you want lapis, 4,100. If you need the small, medium, about 250, and they are gone. And again, it will never. It's a limited edition.
This was a today special. The way these work is this: we never bring these back. They're not coming back. So we did this especially for the October 21st, our anniversary event in October, our 21st anniversary. We won't bring this back. But what I love about this, and I never even noticed this till now, and Colleen pointed this out, this isn't pink mother of pearl that you see in there.
Right.
That is actually because of the
It's like a rainbow.
It's the actual mother of pearl, the nacre in that is picking up the pink of the pink opal.
Look at that.
And so it's actually that you're getting that refraction.
And you can even see more of
And you
like
see the blue
blues.
in the other, in
Isn't that
the lapis.
interesting?
Isn't that cool?
It's really
because
cool.
it's got one of the things that Colleen said when she came in. She goes, "I can't believe the grade of the mother of pearl that
Because
you
some
use in
mother
this."
of pearl is very flat. It's just white.
Right.
You don't get this kind of iridescence.
If you look at the iridescence on
that.
this, and so we did, so what did we do?
pretty.
We did all the stonework, all the stone. We did the mother of pearl, the watch faces. We cut that. We did that. We did all the sterling silver work. The watch, though, I will tell you, we sat down, and this was one of the more grueling things I've ever done. I'm not, I'm not the kind of person that can sit down type thing. I'm not. I have a lot of people that I work with that are very good at that. I'm not really good at sitting any place for very long at all. And this was just like mind-boggling. But every little detail that you have to do to design a watch. But I think we really came up with something that really, really is something very special, very functional, just in the watch part. And again, the watch manufacturer who actually made the watch part, they've been doing it for as long as I've been in business. So they've been doing this for over 40 years. They really know what they do. They make everything from scratch. Just like we make our jewelry from scratch, they do the same thing with their watches. I guarantee you, this is not some just cheap watch that you're just, that you're just going to throw away. It's got Japanese movements.
Oh my goodness!
They mill it.
This is a family heirloom. This is tomorrow's heirloom. This is the natural lapis. I'm just updating everybody. We have 200 people that can own this any small medium. You really do need to take action if you want it. Rocky told me that the lapis is outselling the pink in this hour 2-to-1. So a lot of you have been watching, you've been thinking about this, and now you're a blue girl and you're diving in. If blue is your color, if you love jeans, if you love just the blues in general, I would order my blue one right now while we still have a couple hundred, and that is it. Maybe 200 people with everybody ordering. If you need the small medium, and the majority of you are going to, I think, appreciate that size. They're both great. The medium largest obviously is going to be for a little bit larger wrist. Either way, if that's what you're thinking about, this is the kind of quality we're talking about here. And I just want to tell you, I mean, I have heard horror stories about people wearing lapis, and I was telling Jay this, and suddenly they look down and their neck is blue, because it was dyed, and then suddenly they get hot, and then suddenly it's all, they have blue dye on their neck or on their wrist or on their finger. That isn't going to happen here. This is not dyed. This is the natural, gorgeous color of this material. So this doesn't fade away. This is millions of years old. Rocky says, I always love his contribution. We don't want to look like Blue Man Group, right? So that's very true. So that's not going to happen because, again, not all lapis is the same. So the fact that you are getting the finest origin of lapis, the natural material, if you're ordering the blue, I'll keep you posted here. very, very limited. That size might be completely sold out by the time we sign off. So I'm gonna wear it till it's gone. I hope you can get yours. There are some matching pieces that work back to this beautifully, including the necklace that I've been wearing. What we have for you is the pink opal or the lapis. They both have extenders, so you can wear them shorter or longer. Look at how beautiful this is.
Isn't that wild? And here again, the reason we do this, we do the items that we do. We do the necklaces. In this case, we have necklace, we have a ring. We have actually 2 different kinds of earrings that you can buy. But they're all cut from the same rough stock at the same time.
Right.
So whatever that load was that we did with the watch, we actually, out of that same numbered lot, we cut the necklaces. So you can't be matchy, but it is as close as you're gonna get.
There we go. And then also there is a great matching earring, and these are getting very limited. They're sharing with me. We have a couple hundred in pink, a couple hundred in the blue. So if you want the Australian pink opal, or if you want the beautiful Afghani lapis and a stud style earring, look on Val how pretty that is. Great size, perfect look, $59.90, and that is item 086794. And then the ring has been a very popular choice. We have about 400 only, depending on which color you want. There it is in the pink. Beautiful. Look at the size of that. $69.90 for that large, beautiful, faceted pink opal, or that beautiful, smooth cabochon of the gorgeous cobalt blue lapis. And that 086800 works back perfectly to your watch. If you're ordering the watch, you may want to consider getting some of the matching pieces. You're welcome to do just that. And of course, remember, everything in the show is on 5 Flex Pay. If you have an HSN credit card, you go to 6 Flex payments, so it makes it even more affordable to get all these beautiful goodies home. So if you'd like to check that out or apply for an HSN credit card, it's easy to do just that. Well, we have a lot more happening. We have saved so many treasures to share with all of you. But first, Tracy's standing by to share what's happening with Home for the Holidays.
HSN is your home for the holidays. Join us this week for
dazzling gifts that will be cherished for years to come. We have jewelry for everyone on your list and get it all on FlexPay. Plus, vote now for your favorite gifts you want to see on Customer Celebration with Jeff and Colleen. Tune in October 30th to see the results. Holidays just got easier with HSN. Visit hsn.com and search gifts for more great items.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
'Tis the season, and at HSN, we're making your holiday happier with gifts for everyone on your list. Bose, HP, Lancome, Vince Camuto, Wolfgang Puck, Fitbit, Apple, and Benefit, all on FlexPay. It's our exclusive buy now, get now, pay later way to holiday. Why pay full price today when you can pay over time? Oh, what fun it is to make HSN your home for the holidays.
It's Gem Week all week on HSN. We love this time of year. We go all the way until Sunday. If you'd like to see our full assortment, be sure to come by and see us on hsn.com. I have some special things planned tomorrow. 2 in the afternoon and 7 p.m. tomorrow night is my Rita Hayworth collection, where a portion of the proceeds will go to support the Alzheimer's Association. I partnered with HSN Cares. I was honored that they asked me to do it, and it's going to be a really beautiful show tomorrow night. Jeff Cowan's going to be my co-host for that show. I'm really, really looking forward to it. You will see more beautiful gems all throughout the week, all the way through Sunday. And of course, Friday, TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Thank goodness it's Jay King. And what a beautiful assortment you brought. This is the coolest thing.
This is brand new.
Oh my gosh.
First time you get to see it.
Wait till you see this. This, friends, again, this is just art. And when Jay started in jewelry, Jay basically sold one-of-a-kind pieces in a gallery environment. And that is what this is. What we're about to show you, first of all, that is an etched piece of sterling silver, right?
Yeah, they etched that out. Isn't that
Hand
cool?
etched into the sterling silver. And then they put a protective polish over it, and then the whole surround is black agate, and it's this beautiful dragonfly. And it's $114.90. There's a lot of silver going on here. $114.90. It's available with a matching pendant also, so you can do either one. Isn't that the sweetest thing? Would you look at that? Ooh, there's a lot of agate going on here. This is so creative. Never seen that before.
And here again, we try to listen to, these are all things that we, what's really terrific is to actually get input back from the vendors, right? Or vendors from the viewers, I'm sorry. But, what's really amazing is, just so everybody knows, anytime you give us a suggestion, it doesn't fall on deaf ears. I write it down. You ought to see at the end, every year I start a new book. And it's just full of ideas, and it's somebody gets a hold of me and they said, I'd really like to see this, or if you could change that. And we had people asking for dragonflies, and I really never even thought about that. I mean, I've had people ask me for dolphins and butterflies and hearts and things like that, over the years. But we're getting a lot of people that I kept noticing, people requesting dragonflies. So when, we came up with this, I thought, this is really cool. It's something, and here again, we just wanted to keep it simple, right? We didn't want to, just something simple, kind of an elegant feel to it. A very, very contemporary.
Dragonflies are very much good luck too.
I didn't know that.
I mean, they really are. When you see a dragonfly, and what's kind of cool about this too is that your agate, it says it's mined in South Africa.
Right.
The dragonfly, again, it's a symbol of change, transformation. It brings good luck. Dragonfly, what a beautiful gift for someone special in your life. If you're looking for something very unusual, that's sterling silver, etched sterling silver. So that is literally like an artist has to go in and etch that out. And you can see the little nuance, the teeny little details. It's quite unbelievable, I have to say.
It almost looks like it's going to take off.
It does. It almost looks like a real little dragonfly that's under glass. But that is an etched dragonfly into sterling silver. Beautiful, beautiful. If you'd like to order that one, do it now. And then also available, we are only 10 minutes away from this one, Rock. Oh, this is pretty. Look at these colors. Oh, golly, I love this. This is $89.90. Look at all these gorgeous colors. Wow. I mean, this just makes you feel, shades of autumn here. How fun this is. You have orange. Look at all the beautiful stones. Is this all colors of turquoise and coral?
Well, you've got coral, you've got turquoise, yeah. And so it's all turquoise and it's all coral.
God, is that pretty or
is
what?
That cool? And here again, colors, everything. I think you got the inspiration when you said it's like the colors of fall, colors of autumn. It also, you could wear, colors of spring.
Absolutely.
But you can wear color anytime, right? The nice thing about having multicolored designs is they'll go with something that you have.
You're
right. Right? It's got to have something that it goes with.
Oh, for sure. So we're going to talk about this. This is going to be gone. It's $89.90. It will be coming up. So by all means, treat yourself early if you'd like to. But we have something really exciting to talk about. You may have noticed my earring. There's a necklace that works back to it as well. And it's our showstopper. Check it out. Okay, if you were so fortunate as to have ordered our today's special in the lapis, oh, do we have the quintessential necklace for you. And again, this is another one of those, how does he do it? I have absolutely no idea how you can get this much lapis for that price of $99.90. This, after the show, the price goes up to $149. We took $50 off. I'm gonna put this on. This is absolutely, positively fabulous for $99.90. Wow. You get, go ahead.
This could be a today's special.
For sure.
But here's the thing, the reason it can't be is because I can't get enough material to do that. And for them just to, they just did this for the anniversary where they, normally even at $149 would be a phenomenal value, and we have to work so hard to even get to that number. So when you see this, I tell you, when they're they're not really joking here. They're not kidding around. When they go down, they really are giving you something very, very special. But lapis, especially lapis in this grade and this quality, is getting harder and harder and harder to come by. It's really very, very tough.
I'm surprised that that is only $99, to be honest with you. I'm really surprised. And by the way, the matching earring is only $59.90, and they look amazing with the Today's Special, by the way. If you ordered the Today's Special, the necklace and the earring would be a beautiful match back to that gorgeous watch that so many thousands of you have already chosen. Look it on Val. I mean, that's an incredible necklace. To get that, I can't believe that's $99.
Look at the presents.
I mean, to get one
here.
pendant this big.
This size, yes.
Just one drop pendant on no chain. I mean, seriously.
When have you even seen just a rondelle lapis necklace for that price?
Exactly.
I mean, just a rondelle,
Yeah.
graduated rondelle. And lapis,
Incredible.
again, the lapis rough is not getting less. There's less material. There's less good quality material. And so it's all about supply and demand.
Layer with this too. If
Yeah,
you order
supply and
the
demand.
necklace that matches the Today's Special,
Isn't that
it would
marvelous?
be really beautiful layered with
That
it.
actually
Oh my
goes back to the
gosh.
rose quartz also.
It
So-
sure does. Gorgeous. We're going to the phones. Your necklace is waiting for you. Do one flex pay. It's on 5 flexible payments. Well, it's under $20 to get it home on flex pay. And the matching earrings are larger. They're very comfortable. They have the sterling silver shepherd hook, so it goes easily into your pierced ear. And of course, it looks so beautiful if you ordered the blue, that lapis blue Today's Special. But Catherine in Alabama has been waiting to say hello to Jay. Hi, Catherine. You're live with Jay King.
Hi, Jay. How are you?
I'm doing good. What part of Alabama do you live in?
I'm from Birmingham, but I live in Tuscaloosa, home of Roll Tide, University of Alabama. Yay.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny. I could have rocked my wings on Monday and waved at you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I came,
So you're not coming for the game Saturday.
no, but I came right over there. I mean, I went right through there.
Well, listen, of course I got your Today Special, and I just became an HSN customer about 4 years ago and found you and watched for you every time you're on, and I have a complaint. I got no sleep last night because I stay up till midnight to just hear your stories. I'm dead tired, and we're leaving for my son plays football, and he has a away game, and I just drank a Coke because I stayed up to listen to you. But anyway, I just love your pieces. They're all beautiful.
Well, thank you.
funny.
And, you know, I really do appreciate it. And it's really funny because, you know, I consider everybody kind of family, but because of viewers like you know, that really tune in. And you don't have to buy every time that, you know, from us. You know, but I always find it interesting that and I feel so honored by the fact that you would find us and then you would actually stay up and you will tune in just so you can see what we have and what we have new and what we've done. So
Fun.
I really appreciate
That's exactly what I didn't even order last night. I just kept watching like a zombie, listening. And then, of course, I ordered today. But every time you come on, I've got to watch. It's
for you.
addictive.
I'm so glad you got that TS watch, and I just have to tell you, so when you get it at home, that's when I'm really going to be happy. Wait till you get it out. Wait till you put it on.
Yeah,
they
you
are
love it.
phenomenal.
It's a winner,
Well, I
Catherine.
can't wait. I'm wearing one of your bracelets right now that I almost wear every day, and I get a compliment all the time on it.
That's so great.
That's what it's all about, right? Accessorizing.
Yes.
Well, thank you for
Well,
giving
thanks
up a
so
little
much.
sleep for us,
Okay,
Catherine.
all
You
right.
enjoy. Good luck to
I
your
hope your
son on this
son wins.
football game tonight. Thank you again. All right, if you're ordering the necklace, go for it now. Now, an item we're not going to have time to talk about, but I'd love to show you real quickly, is right here. This is fun. This looks like chocolate.
Shiitake, it's a brand new mine find.
Oh my gosh, this
First time
looks
you're
like-
getting to see it. Isn't this unusual?
Oh, it looks
And this is so cool. This is actually natural rough material that's mined in Mexico, but it's an American
ever
miner.
pretty?
This is so unique, so different, so rare. And they named it shiitake. I think that they named it because
the
it has
mushroom?
after the mushroom. It has that coloration. This is all natural. That's all natural. All we did was just hand
It's
polish
like
it.
chocolate
Isn't
to
that
me.
wild? It's chocolate, but it's got all kinds of, it's so unique. It's got purples and lavenders, all kinds of weird, you know, tans and browns and whites. But it's a real interesting story. Very small deposit, brand new Mine Find. First time we've ever shown it.
Wow. If you'd like to order it, it is here for you. It's the shiitake stone. It's $114.90. It is available on FlexPay, of course, as everything is in the show. 502-902 if you'd like to order this absolutely beautiful necklace. We have so much we still have to get to. We have under 30 minutes left in our show, but Tracy's going to share things that are coming up, and we'll share more jewelry after that.
We're making spirits bright. HSN is your home for the holidays.
This week, we're delivering the big brands in electronics. Look for great tech gifts from Bose and HP. Plus, deals on all track phones. They make great stocking stuffers. And be the best gift giver ever with Nikon, Vizio, and Samsung products. Visit hsn.com and search electronics for more great products and special offers.
Transform the look of your skin with the natural beauty essence of grapes. Emma Som captures the finest grapeseed extracts in luxurious formulations, helping to smooth and nourish with moisture, diminishing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Discover the beauty of grapes. Discover the beauty of Emma Som.
Oh, well, throughout Gem Week, every single gem hour, we're going to have a hidden gem planned for you. And in this hour, you may have noticed something shiny and pretty over here on my right wrist. It's my hidden gem for the hour, and it is a goodie. Check it out. If you love the blues, you know Jay does. I mean, he loves to bring us these beautiful blues. So we have a choice between turquoise or lapis. And this is a stretch. You wouldn't know it's stretch. It looks like I'm wearing a solid bangle. But in essence, I'm just gonna polish this up for you. In essence, these are, look at this, stretch bracelets. You slip them on.
Isn't that wild? And you see,
Look at that.
We've
It
got
looks
the
like
little
it's a
heart.
round bangle.
We did the little hearts, you know. We did the
how
hearts,
cool.
and then look at the quality of this turquoise. I mean, this
That's
is to die
amazing.
for. That's all. And that's all genuine. The genuine color. That's not
Wow.
color
Let's
enhanced.
put
There's
this-
nothing
the
done to it. Same thing with the
one on
lapis.
so you guys can
Isn't
see.
that wonderful?
Oh, it looks great next
Isn't
to the
that wild?
watch. I love that.
Really.
So these are
Actually, this would be a
$99.90.
great stackable with the watch.
You bet it would. It's perfect next to your watch. And by the way, we took $60 off. Free shipping, $20 on your credit card. You choose the turquoise or the lapis. It's my hidden gem for the hour. And it is a great, I love that it looks like a hard bangle, but it's not. They're soft.
This was really just, it's a unique design, but I will clue everybody in. Sterling ain't getting cheaper.
Yeah.
Silver's not going down right now,
Right.
especially right
Unfortunately.
now. No,
Yeah.
it's unfortunately it's not.
That's a lot of silver in
And this
this
is
bracelet.
massive amount of silver
Yes,
in
it
this.
is. I love the little hearts that
Do you
are
love it?
sprinkled.
But I
throughout.
love just the wearability of it.
Yeah.
And what's the biggest thing? You know, the biggest thing with bangles and the biggest challenge, and that's why I stayed away from bangles for such a long time in my design career. Everybody's wrist is a different size, right? So if you've got a thin wrist and then you've got a larger hand, you have to crimp your bangle through your hand. Over your hand, and then you get there, and then the bangle just slaps around.
You're right.
It's really difficult. These, because the way we
Look at that
engineer
next
them,
to your new watch.
they expand out, and then they comfortably fit on your wrist. So you can still put your finger in there. You can still, you still have room, but they're comfortable to wear. They're not there cutting off your circulation.
Yep. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and move along. If you'd like to order this, good luck. It's $99.90. It's beautiful, and there's maybe 100 left in each choice, and I do think that it's the perfect little stacker if you like to stack up your bracelets. It doesn't make noise. It's not a clangy bangle, and to Jay's point, you don't have to order it, to fit all the way over your hand and have it be so big by the time it gets to your wrist, because you have that nice stretch factor going on here. By the way, as you watch the show today, if you're having trouble deciding what to order, and if you're thinking ahead to gift giving, we have gift cards on HSN. So you could very easily go to hsn.com and order gift cards. It's an easy way for any jewelry lover to pick out a beautiful gift for themselves. And you go all the way up to the 23rd, and we'll guarantee for Christmas delivery on those gift cards. So check that out now on hsn.com. All right, now I wanted to squeeze this in real quickly because these were over in my tray and I couldn't help but stare at this.
I love that, don't you? I just love the look.
I do too, and I love the size and the stones and the price. Look at the quality of this beautiful amethyst.
And this is Zambian amethyst.
Wow.
This is, of all the amethysts in the world, it used to be like all the primo amethysts came from Uruguay and from Brazil, and now all the primo amethyst is coming from Africa. In fact, I have a friend that maybe eventually you'll get to see his material here in Morocco. He's got a mine, a beautiful amethyst that has red hairs growing through it. But
These are beautiful.
This is Zambian amethyst. It's some of the higher grade, some of the better, more sought after amethysts in all the world.
Very rich. I don't know how many of these we have, but if you'd like a pair, it's 502-221. It's not on my little screen yet, Rocky, just to give you guys a heads up. I don't have a card on this one and it's not up on my screen, but it's $39.90. It's on 3 flexible payments at $7.98. So if you'd like a pair, I would do it now because that is such an incredible, incredible value. I mean, 5 payments. So it's $8 sterling silver post, and that is the natural color. I don't know how many carat weights this is, but that has to be at least 10 carats in each ear.
And they're not, they're all cut from the natural amethyst crystal material. And so there's no two of them that will be totally identical.
Look at how pretty, you guys. I mean, these are so pretty, you guys.
Look at the presence on those. And also you have motion,
pretty.
and because they're fasted, you get that flash of color.
Yeah, these are perfecto. This is I can't believe this is $39. I can't even, I've never even seen this earring before. Where have these been hiding? This is fantastic.
I don't remember doing them before, but I think that this is saved, maybe even for Sunday.
Oh. Oopsie.
Oops.
Oopsie. Oh, Rocky's fault. Rocky found him. I'm just the innocent bystander here. But if you're a purple girl, or if you love amethyst, or if you're just looking for an earring to work back to a favorite necklace you might have, or pendants, or rings, or anything, you just want some color for, again, $8 on your credit card. Also, thinking ahead to gift giving, what a beautiful gift to give a genuine, beautiful amethyst earring like that. So we'll leave that out here till that sells out. If you'd like a pair, do it now. There's a lot of silver in there as well. So that's a very special buy at under $40. Coming up now, we're going to take you on to this fun, fabulous necklace. I think this is the prettiest thing. Perfect for fall. Like you said, really it's all seasons, but for some reason it just is going to be so beautiful with a fall palette right now. And we're offering you this multicolored turquoise and coral necklace. It does have one of Jay's excellent little closures. We love your little hook closures. They're very easy to put on and take off. And this is really long. This is 48 inches long.
So it's 4 feet. If you think about it, 4 feet of coral and different types of turquoise and different colors of turquoise. So this is something you could double up. Think of all the different ways. When we first developed these type of designs, we have so many viewers. Anything used to be that anything over 30 inches, we didn't add any kind of clasp or anything because you could do you could double it up. But we had so many people that got a hold of us, and here again, this is what I'm saying. We listen to what you say. And they said, you know what, Jay, if you would just put some kind of finding on there where I could open it up.
And wrap it several times.
I can wrap it at least twice, sometimes 3 times, but I could actually put it around front where I could see where I'm doing, and then I can arrange it. So what I love about these are great as stackables. They're standalone pieces, but there's just so many things you can do. You can wear it high, one high and the other one low. You can do a trissade. You can do a lariat. You could wrap it. Some people could even wrap this 3 times like a choker. You could wear it as just one long length, one long look, and then use that as your base piece, and then stack around that. They're just so. You're making one purchase, but you're getting multiple looks, all for that one purchase that you made, and you can just let your imagination go wild on all the different ways you can accessorize with it.
There we go. Okay, and Rocky, you know what you're asking me to ask Jay? Oh, there is another question. I thought I already asked him this one. Oh, we have another social question for you. What was the first piece of jewelry you ever made, Jay?
The very first piece of jewelry, and what got me started in this, and when we did the American Dream,
yes,
I found it.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, which is really amazing. And my mother didn't have it, of all people, didn't have it, because my mom even kept our report cards. I've never figured out why. I tell my mom, I say, so someday somebody's going to come up to you and want to know my marks in 4th grade, right? Or 8th grade.
Right.
She saves everything, but that was something, personally, I'm not the person that really saved things like that, but I did have it. My very first piece was a turquoise Hishi necklace. That was the very first thing that I ever did.
No kidding.
Yeah, that was the very first thing that I
How
ever caught.
about that? All right, if you're ordering this necklace, do not hang up. Thank you so much. We are super duper busy with everybody on the phone. There might be 300 left. That is it. This is a huge, huge value to get all of those beautiful stones. That's all genuine turquoise, genuine coral, and these beautiful fun colors. But before we sign off,
Is this just like, okay, this is supposed to be saved for later, so. I'm not, okay, I'm not taking.
Rocky's fault. We're going on record.
I'm not taking the fall.
Rocky found this.
It's like when you showed me the earrings, I thought those are brand new. They were supposed to be saved for later.
Are you
but
ready?
anyway, but check this
Okay.
check this necklace out.
Are you
okay?
ready for this? I'm buying this.
Okay.
I am so buying this. Please save one for me, girls.
Is that unbelievable?
Oh.
That's 20 inches, and then you got an extra.
$89.
And you got 2 3/4 inch extender on top of it.
A girl could lose her mind.
Is that crazy or
right now,
what?
That is mind-blowing. That is all natural, gorgeous. This is what?
Zambian
hundreds
amethyst.
of carats
Hundreds
of
of
Zambian
carats. Amethyst.
And
this is some, if you go and check it
moly.
out, this is some of the finest amethyst really in the world right now
African
on the commercial
amethyst,
market.
there's nothing that can even compete.
It used to be Uruguay and Brazil.
Wow.
They were the ones that really were they were controlling the amethyst market for decades, and now they're discovering these fields in Africa and even Northern Africa. Like I said, I have a friend in Morocco that has an amethyst mine that's just mind-blowing. But look at the quality of this and how you tell the quality of the amethyst, and this is natural, okay? Look at the size of these. They've all been cut, hand fastened.
Oh my goodness.
But to be able to get the crystals that are that size, that they're that big, is really, really hard.
You know what, honestly,
and then to give you at this price is just crazy.
Girls, I'm glad you're here. This is not in a million years. We both promise you an $89 necklace. To get amethyst that size in this color, African amethyst, I am beside myself. They did not even show this to me. I did not even know we were going to get to talk about this. I am so just blown away by it. I can't get over how beautiful it is. The cut, all the stones are faceted. There's a lot of sterling silver. Look at the amethyst footage.
Okay,
Oh my goodness
and there's
gracious.
the difference. That is Brazilian amethyst, okay? And that's how you get those
beautiful.
great big crystals. That's Brazilian amethyst. All that's Brazilian. The African amethyst, though, you see how that's
that
kind of more of a muted tone and
Concord
stuff.
grape purple.
Yeah, more of a muted
Right.
tone, though. The African amethyst is what is coming to play in the market, where you're seeing these really nice high blue or high purples, and it's almost like a grape jelly color to it.
Oh,
and
it is.
the
Look at
crystals.
that.
The main thing is to be able to get the crystals. The African amethyst, the one thing you don't really see a lot of big crystals with it. It's
No.
usually smaller crystals.
Can you imagine how
These,
big
we had the big
your
crystals.
crystal has to be
for
in
you
order
can
to
cut
get
one
that
bead,
size?
one freeform
and
bead.
that's not like just one huge bead. I mean, look at the size. Even the little beads are huge. And by the way, if you want the matching earrings, they're $39. This is unbelievably irresistible for you tonight. It's up for grabs. $18 on your credit card here. The earrings, again, were $7 on your credit card. Either way, if you can do it, I would dive in here, order at least one set. This would be a phenomenal gift. Who would not love to wear that? It's rich. I promise you, things like this do not sell for $89. Jay knows that. in a million
I
years.
make them, and I know that they don't sell for
I don't know how this is $89.
Well, and also, this is because it must be for the anniversary event. I don't set these prices. I don't do any of that. But I will guarantee you this is brand new, and I will guarantee this was probably going to be supposed to be shown later on, either tonight or Sunday.
It's Rocky's fault.
Yeah.
I'm putting that in my recap. Valerie, we're going to blame you, Valerie. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Val. She's so darling. I love
She
working
is. I
with
love
Valerie.
it. She is. It
Thank
looks
you,
great.
Val.
But if you look at this, the big, bold look, and here again, this is all natural material, okay? It's not... When you see this quality a lot of times, it's something that they've done something to it. And I guarantee you, and the reason I can honestly say that is we buy the rough. We actually buy the rough in lots. We actually have to bid for it. But this comes out of Zambia. It comes out of, there's one mountain, it's got 4 mines on it. They co-op and they put all the rough together, and then they parcel it off, and then you bid for it. Somebody gets the big parcel, and then they parcel out that parcel.
Wow.
So it's really, really, we're really fortunate that we were able to buy the rough, and then we work from there.
I'm going to dinner after this show. I wonder if I could borrow this sample.
You know, with what you're wearing, it's
I'm telling you,
stunning.
if you,
Yes.
by the way, my top is available on hsn.com. Check out this gorgeous thing. Oh, I love how long it is. And I could shorten it if I wanted to, but it does have a really nice length, beautiful presence on the neck. What an incredible value. Congratulations on 21 amazing years.
Thank you so much. It's always so much fun working with you.
Jay is back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. He has his big 3-hour show. Are you with Connie tonight?
I'm with Connie for the wrap-up, and then we're back on Sunday. So they gave me
Fantastic.
Saturday off for good
Whee!
behavior.
That's great. I actually am going to be here. I have a double tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We have some gorgeous gems I can't wait to share with you. The show looks amazing. And then tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, is my Rita Hayworth collection. I've partnered with HSN Care, and a part of the proceeds from the sale of the jewelry in that show is going directly to support the Alzheimer's Association.